Love. How many times have you used that word already today? Maybe, hopefully, even, you use the word in reference to someone close to you, your husband, your wife, your son, your daughter, your mother, your father, someone you love anyway. Maybe you used it in another way, some preference that you have, a pet maybe, or your favorite food, or your football team, or this time of year. The word love can mean a lot of different things. And surely you don't mean the same thing by I love my wife, or I love my husband, and I love chocolate ice cream. At least I hope not. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. How's that for getting to the heart of things, so to speak? I love you like a brother. I love him like a son. For sure, love is, as they sang, a many-splendored thing. It's also a thing with a lot of different meanings. As you might expect, there are a lot of different words for love in the Bible. The one that we used in the responsorial psalm today, I love you, Lord, my strength, was raham. It's a Hebrew word that means intimate love, the kind that a mother has for her own child. In fact, it comes from the same Hebrew word for womb. The meaning of it is clear. I want to love you, Lord, the way you love me, with love that is intimate, passionate, almost incomprehensible, and always faithful. It's a bold statement that we made, and one that we may find difficult to live up to. But it seems to be exactly the same kind of love that Jesus was talking about when he quoted the Old Testament concerning love for God. Whole heart, whole mind, whole soul, whole strength, and your neighbor as yourself. Jesus had come, after all, to proclaim a simple, single message. The kingdom of God is near. In proclaiming that message, Jesus rejected the very idea that God was distant, vengeful, inaccessible, or out of reach. If you claim to be as head over heels in love with God as God is with you, then that had better be something that people can see. Love for God is exhibited in one way, through love of people. That's why Jesus joined those two commandments together. That's why he applauded the scribe for making them one big commandment, as it were. Because commandments are pretty serious things. Even today, we still use Bible language to recite them. Thou shalt not, thou shalt. There are 613 commandments altogether in the Bible. But as Jesus makes a point of saying today, the first and most important one starts with the word listen. The Hebrew word for listen is shema. Jesus is reciting in today's gospel, as he did every day, that phrase from Deuteronomy 6, listen. Listen, Israel, the Lord your God is Lord alone. Therefore, love God with everything you have. Acting out of love, not because you have to, or because someone told you to, but because you want to. It's the only way, really, the way of love. It's the best way to keep the commandments, you know, even if you don't know all of them. If you keep these big ones, the rest will follow.